Another rapper bites the dust. Tory Lanes sentenced to 10 years in prison. That's right. 10 years in prison for shooting Megan Stallion. Every week a rapper's in the news for something. God damn. I mean, you don't have, and it's always a black rapper. You don't have Caucasian singers and movie stars in the news every week going to jail. Now, don't get me wrong, they be in the news for other shit like DUI, fentanyl overdose. But it's us as black people, the rappers. And this is the hidden talent that we have to take us out of the hood. You niggas make sure that y'all give it all back. So if you're a rapper out here, man, if you want to rap and you want to get rich and walk away with the money and live and enjoy and live to tell about it, once you get that bag, you better get out the neighborhood. And besides getting out the neighborhood, you better change your mentality, nigga. You better understand that you can no longer move like you don't give a fuck and don't have nothing to lose. Because you do. You can lose everything that you strive so hard to work for. And let me get into the story to let you young niggas know. All my fellow young brothers, I want y'all to make it. Tory's lawyer, Jose Baez, is ripping the 10-year sentence, calling it incredibly harsh and extreme, and claiming the rapper is being punished because of his celebrity status. Now, if y'all don't know who Jose Baez is, Google it. Google it. One of the top lawyers in the country. Baez also ripped prosecutors for making an example out of Tory, and he says Tory defense team plans on appealing. Exactly right. I was just about to say it. The story took the words out of my mouth before I can break it down to y'all. This was a statement to let all the future rappers that's on YouTube, that's on Instagram, making videos with guns, talking about you gonna shoot a nigga and you gonna do this here, and you smoking on this and you smoking on that, and fuck your dead ops. It's to let you niggas know that in the future, they about to start throwing the book at niggas. Quick as you niggas get a rap deal, make a lot of money from streaming and a bunch of shows, and get your momentum going, and then you think you untouchable because you got money, nigga, they finna end your whole career. If you gonna do all that, nigga, you might well just go walk up on a nigga in your neighborhood and blow his head off and wait on the police to pull up and lock your dumb ass up. Because that's what they finna start doing with you niggas that's acting. Y'all niggas getting out of control. You're acting too wild. You're going too far. And then some of the shit that you niggas are doing with money is stupid. And I know you niggas wasn't doing this when y'all was broke. This was so fucking crazy to me about these situations. If you niggas just talking about y'all about their life and all that was doing all the shit you niggas do when y'all get money, nigga, you would have never made it to get the money. You get the money, nigga, you get to trying to impress and trying to prove shit to people which you don't prove shit to nobody when you get your money right. All the proving is when you're broke and you have to be in circumstances where you're around number goddamn fools. When you don't have to be around motherfuckers, you ain't got shit to prove. Now, Tory Lanes addressed the court before he was sentenced, saying he wanted a chance, has a son that needs him to better himself. He asked the judge to allow him the opportunity to prove himself and understood just how serious the charges were against him. Now, this is the kicker. Nigga, you knew you had a son when you pulled a gun out, you goddamn fool. You knew all that, but you thought you was slick enough and you thought you could get away with this shit. It seems like the money makes these niggas idiots. It don't make them smarter. It makes these niggas retarded. They lose all sense of common sense. Now, how you think you was gonna be an entertainer, shoot somebody, and just walk and get away with it? Nigga, you forgot you was black? What that nigga must thought that he was on planet Mars or something. Nigga, you still on Earth. Now, Tory said Megan Stallion was a friend to him and that they both bonded over the fact that they lost their mothers. Tory took full responsibility for his wrongs and once again asked for a chance to prove he learned his lessons. Now, they didn't give a fuck about you talking about all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give a fuck. And guess what Tory had a nerve to say? Tory had a nerve to tell the judge, please don't ruin my life, sir. Did you hear this shit? Nigga, you ruined your own life. Because if you and they said that he was in the car with her and her friend. He was fucking both of them. Something happened where they got mad and some disrespectful words was passed. And this nigga decided to pull a gun out like a South sucker with two women like his life on the line. Nah, nigga, what you did was you got cocky. You did some bitch cowardly shit to try to scare those women and make them feel like that they could shut the fuck up and bow down to you. And nigga, now your life is fucked up. All because of that. And nigga, whatever disrespectful shit them bitches said to you in that car, you could have just got out the car and said, fuck you, I ain't never fucking with you no more. That's what you do, nigga, when you out here trying to do something big. It's simple shit. Just because a motherfucker says something smart to you, don't mean shit. I just get the fuck away from it right then and there so they don't have the opportunity to say nothing smart to me again. It was simple, Tory. But your ego then fucked your whole rap career up, your whole life. Now this is the catch. It ain't fuck your life up, Tory. But what you realize is when them 10 years is over with and you get out of jail, you don't have no music career, nigga. So all the money that you done made so far, you better hold it for dear life and come out and reinvent yourself. You got to have another career path doing something else. You can be a producer. But you ain't gonna have that same buzz you had before you went in. Because one thing about the music industry, you only hot for a certain amount of time. And nigga, once that flame die, if you let that flame die, it's hard to ignite that motherfucker. Goddamn. Tory Lanes, 10 years. Y'all thought it was over, it got quiet. They went through another nigga that fucked his career up quick as it got started. Damn. Now, moving on. The next topic, the next story, it's gonna have y'all shaking y'all head. Everybody that got money, and this is for the women that see sexy women when you're out moving around. And you be like, damn, she fine as a motherfucker. Look at that outfit she got on. She be dressing like a motherfucker. That's a bad woman. That's a sexy bitch. You know, and for you women that see niggas from the outside and you don't know the nigga might be fresh, nice outfit on. You might see him at the club. That might just be the front. That's the outside cover. That's not the inside. And when you get around that motherfucker for the first time and they take their clothes off and you get close and you smell something, you be like, damn, they fooled the shit out of me. I thought this was a sexy, good smelling motherfucker. This is a sexy, stanky, funky booty motherfucker. And then they just turn you off. If you've been living, you done at least had that experience one time in your life where you seen something that was so appealing, and when you got close, your nose almost fell off. You're like, God damn. Now this brings me to the next famous rap star, legendary producer, that sold shoes like Michael Jordan said in Jordans. Kanye motherfucking West, king of the Yeezys. Kanye West serious stench is reportedly turning off poor wife Bianca's accessory. God damn. So Kanye, you talk all this shit. You say all this crazy shit. You got money. And nigga, you nasty and stanky? That always puzzled me to wonder why somebody with a bunch of money would like to walk around and smell. I just can never not understand that. When you got money, even if you don't have a person in your life that care about you, or you got fucked up family members or problems throughout your life, but besides the money problem, you should at least supposed to keep yourself smelling clean. That's what the money is for. When you wake up, you can get in a hot steaming shower with essential oils and lotion and be fresh. You can take baths throughout the day because you got enough money to take a bath. And the money and taking a bath and being clean ain't got nothing to do with whatever else you doing in your life. That just means that you was a nasty motherfucker before you got money, and it's just showing off. You ain't gonna get money and all of a sudden just start being nasty. It don't work like that. If you like to smell good, don't like to be musty, don't like to smell like piss and shit, don't like to smell like tuna fish, then you gonna be like that before you get the money. Now, if you like that when you get the money, that's how you always was, and that's how you always gonna be. Now, Kanye West, poor hygiene habits, is allegedly having a negative impact on his relationship with his wife, Bianca. According to Radar Online, Ye's lack of hygiene has been turning off Bianca and is a point of contention in their marriage amid their global travels. Guess what she had to say? See, a woman gonna expose you, and guess what? When a woman go on the internet and the social media and talk about you, she don't think nothing of you, nigga. Same thing for you ladies. If your man go on the internet like a little bitch and say something about you, that nigga ain't never gave a fuck about you. Now y'all can take this and let it fly over your head. If anybody you fuck with go on the internet and say something about you, they never gave a fuck about you. If you go on the internet and say something about a motherfucker without addressing them to their face, you never gave a fuck about them. That's some little kid ignorant shit. And when you got a real relationship that you really trying to build, it ain't nothing going on the internet. It's all gonna be handled live. Now let me finish. But just gave you niggas some game. So this just to let you know that she don't think shit of Kanye, even though he being nasty and funky. Guess what she had to say about him? He wear these outfits partly because he genuinely believes they showcase his fashion genius and forward thinking, but it also covered him having gained a little weight. A source alleged it's a serious stench when the layers come off and he's dripping in sweat head to toe, especially as he's not big on showering, and poor Bianca's nostrils are on the receiving end. God damn. Did you hear that? Her nostrils is being assaulted. Her nostrils are being attacked. She is in a war with stankiness. Damn, that's fucked up, man. When you're around somebody that you really thought you could like and want to be with, and everything else about them good, but they just don't want to wash their bath and clean their ass. And then I know why Kanye be stinking. Kanye have on long winter clothes in the motherfucking summer. That let you, anybody that wear winter clothes in the summer gonna be funky because you gonna constantly sweat because you have on hot ass clothes in the wrong weather. It's fucking obvious. And to me, this shows that something got to be wrong with your motherfucking ass. Got to be. Nobody in their right mind gonna have on winter clothes in the fucking winter. Now, a source said he's got to be cooking under those layers. His BO is something awful since he rarely uses deodorant. God damn, this nigga got a nerve to not even use deodorant. Boy, the level of triflingness of people that stanky, it never seems to amaze me. They already know they funky, and they have a nerve not to put on deodorant. This shit's amazing. Now, Bianca and Kanye West tied the knot in January and have been traveling in the globe ever since they spent the summer months in Japan and now Italy. Bianca hasn't left much to the imagination with her risky wardrobe, while Kanye has opted to walk the narrow Italian cobblestone streets barefoot. This nigga is walking with no shoes on. God damn, this nigga nasty as a motherfucker. And she nasty for staying with him. God damn. Two nasty motherfuckers together. Birds and feathers flock together. Ain't no motherfucking way soon as I get with you the first time you smell and stink, I'm going to sit down and have a talk with you. Unless it's some normal shit like you just went out and worked out and came back or something. But if you coming around me all day and you funky as hell and this smell hitting my nose and you acting like you can't smell yourself, oh, nah, we not going to do that. We not going to do that. Anyway, we just tuned into another motherfucking episode of Legend the Comic. And we talked about Kanye West and his level of triflingness and not want to take a bath. You know, not want to wear shoes, walk barefoot. And then on top of not taking a bath, not wanting to wear deodorant. He's about to fuck up his marriage with Bianca. Now I see why Pete Davidson was able to take Kim Kardashian from him. But Kim didn't put him on blast. She didn't tell us about the stankiness, you know what I'm saying? But that was what it was. I'm tired of this stinking motherfucker. I done got all the money I need out your Kanye. That's what Kim said. I done got the status from fucking with you, Kanye. Now get out my way, funk ass. And we also talked about, yeah, we did, how rappers get their first chance and opportunity to get out of poverty situations, dangerous situations, get a big old check, big old bag of money, get success in the game, start living good, throw it all away because of their ego, trying to prove something to the world or just being a stupid motherfucker. Tory Lanes, 10 years for shooting another motherfucker that was in the same industry he in. Instead of them celebrating and enjoying that they on top, this nigga done fucked his life up. To the next time, to the next episode, do something with yourself. Do something with your life. It just might be somebody one day, nigga.